What's up, guys? This is Zach from Zach's Hockey Box, and today we are going over the jersey, well, I guess the logo and color history of the Boston Bruins and the Providence Bruins. So these are obviously the Bruins teams. One of the original six, all that fun stuff. So there's a couple things I actually didn't know about this team, which I'm really glad I found out from this video series. So gonna go ahead and get into that. First off, the original owner was the grocery magnate Charles Adams. He gets the team November 1st of 1924 for $1,500 or $15,000. So, yeah, $15,000 back in the day could have gotten you an NHL team, brand spanking new NHL team. Not even close to what it is now, right? And the original logo was the bear logo, which I had it out. Yep, right here. Okay. So they had this kind of as the original logo. Boston Bruins, that bear logo there. That was the original logo, and it was picked because Adams directed Art Ross, who was the GM, I believe he was the GM at the time, to come up with a nickname that would portray an untamed animal displaying speed, agility, and cunning. So he came up with the Boston Bruins. So the fact they're called the Bruins, it means in Old English it stands for brown bears, and Bruin in Dutch means brown. So that is why they are called the Bruins. Didn't really know that. I knew that Bruins meant something along the lines of brown bear, but I didn't know exactly what all the details were. Now we know. And the fact that bears were brown and all that stuff, it went with the team colors, which are brown and yellow originally, because they are the colors of the first national stores, which was owned by Charles Adams. He owned the chain of grocery stores, which were brown and yellow, which is why the Bruins are brown and yellow. So they had the colors. He picked the brown bear because brown went with the color scheme they already had. The black bee was introduced in 1932. So that's just the bee that was in the middle here. It was just the bee, which I think they had something really similar to that in last year's Winter Classic, or 2 years ago Winter Classic, I guess now. The 2019 Winter Classic, the Boston Bruins and Blackhawks won. Yeah. Vaguely remember that one because I was half dead in the living room, the other room. But yeah, that was introduced in 1932. And then 1933, black replaced the brown. So they used to have the brown colors instead of all the black. So I'll show you. Most of us, I'm sure everybody knows what it looks like. But so this is the old school, older Boston Bruins jersey, CCM. But yeah, so it used to be brown and yellow, and then they changed it to black and yellow in 1933. Next, the spoked bee, which is what their logo is currently, this beauty right here, was introduced in 1948, which this is all stuff I did not know. This is why I'm kind of glad I'm doing this series. The spoked bee introduced in 1948, and it was believed that the image represents Boston as the hub of the solar system. That's why you have the bee in the middle, which is representing Boston, and then the hub of the solar system. That was introduced by a metaphor named Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr. He was an American poet from the 1800s, and apparently Boston's nickname, I didn't know, because I always thought it was called Beantown, didn't know that. Another nickname for it is Boston, is the hub. That's the nickname for Boston as well, the hub. Did not know that. But yeah, that's why they had the spoked bee, is because a poet said they were the center of the solar system, can't speak, which is why this is the way it looks. I did not know that, so that was something I was really interested in learning. I was super, like, oh wow, that's super interesting. Again, it's one of those logos I've always seen since I've been watching hockey, but didn't know why they were the way they were, or why the logo was the way it was, and now I do. So that's why I'm doing this series. Not just for you guys out there, but to educate myself on the teams. As far as Providence Bruins, which is their AHL affiliate, the logo, if you guys don't know the logo, is this bad boy right here. Which again is pretty much self-explanatory why the logo is the way it is. It's pretty much the Boston logo, but with a P in the middle of it. Yeah, that was they came into the AHL in 1992-93 after the mayor negotiated a deal with owners of the Maine Mariners to relocate the team. So the Maine Mariners moved to Providence to become the Providence Bruins. They are the second AHL team in the city of Providence after the Providence Reds left in 1977. So they've had two AHL teams. Didn't know that. And the Providence Reds, I believe, were one of the original founding teams of the AHL also. They have been affiliated with the Boston Bruins since 1992, one of the longest partnerships in either league's history. So between the AHL and NHL, this has been one of the longest partnerships they've had between Boston and Providence, which is, again, didn't know that either. And they have an agreement with Boston Bruins through 2028-29 season as of March 27th, 2019. So they just extended it another, half decade, another decade, very recently. So they will be the Providence Bruins and the affiliate to the Boston Bruins for the foreseeable future. But yeah, that is the very quick history behind the logo and the colors and some team facts of the Boston Bruins and Providence Bruins. Again, I've really enjoyed this series, just learning about all this stuff about these teams that I didn't really know all that stuff about. Like, again, there's certain things I've been finding, again, like the being center of the solar system. Didn't know that. A team, again, I know I've seen a logo tons of times, didn't know why they were the way they were. Now I do. Next up should be Buffalo, if I'm thinking that correctly. I think it's Buffalo next. So we'll go ahead and get into their team history, logo history, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I know I enjoy making them. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching them. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, following us on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys continue to watch and enjoy and learn some fun stuff about the different NHL teams and AHL teams. This has been Zach from Zach's Hockey Box, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon.